Good morning. My name is Kavita. What is your name?
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Jiskaran Singh.
Okay. So Jiskaran, let's start with your speaking interview. So first of all, we'll go through the introductory questions. This is the recording device. You need to speak a little bit louder so that your voice is recorded properly. So let's talk about advertisements. Why do you think there are so many advertisements?
Well, I think advertisements are just a way to make money for the producers and also selling the products to the customers.
Why so?
Well, I think they make just flashy advertisements with some kind of colors and animations, and it just affects childs mostly. But adults also do buy things after watching advertisements.
Okay. What are the various places where we see advertisements?
Well, advertisements can be seen while you're watching movies on the TV and when we are watching videos on YouTube.
Okay. How do you feel about advertisements?
Well, I think advertisements are just a waste of our time, the people who are watching them, but for those who are making them and publishing them, they are making money out of it.
Why do you think so?
Well, when they give advertisements, like the one who produced the movie also gets paid, and the channels also get paid. That's how they make money, and their products also selling. That's how they make money.
Have you ever bought something because of an advertisement?
Yes, my mobile phone that I have right now, Realme 0, I bought it after watching its advertisement.
Okay. Do you watch advertisements from beginning to end?
No, I don't really like to watch advertisements. I just skip them, or if there's no skip button, I just look elsewhere. I don't really like to watch advertisements.
Okay. So moving towards bags. Do you like bags?
Yes, I do like bags because they can carry many stuff like my mobile phone and books.
What type of bags do you like?
I mostly like backpacks because they are quite comfy and so many things can be free.
Why so?
Well, they can be like you can just put it on your back, and after that you can put your things into it and go wherever you want to. While carry bags, just like you can say hang from your shoulder, and they're quite uncomfortable.
Which is your favorite brand of bags?
I like the American Traveler. It's better because most of the bags they made are waterproof and pretty good quality.
Do you think Indian brands are more good than the foreign one?
I've never really heard about an Indian brand, so I don't know about it.
Well, you live in India, so you might have heard about any Indian brand also.
Well, I think I've heard about Safari, but I haven't really used that bag, so I can't comment on it.
So what type of bags do you daily use?
I use a backpack, American Traveler from American Traveler, and it's a pretty good backpack. Like it has 8 slots and a different laptop slot.
Do you have different bags for different occasions?
No, I just have one backpack and I use it all the time wherever I have to go.
Haven't you tried?
I don't really understand the question.
Haven't you tried the different design?
No, I have never really tried the different design because my bag is so good it never really got damaged, so I didn't get an option.
What do you put in these bags?
Mostly I put some notebooks, pens, but whenever I have to go to travel, I put my clothes, mobile phones, wallets into that.
Tell me about the 3 mandatory things that are always in your bag.
Water bottle, my mobile phone and my wallet.
Okay. So talking about the books, how often do you read the books?
I'm not really a bookworm. I prefer to read just blogs on social media, but there are some fantasy books that I like to read, like the Harry Potter series.
So do you have many books at your home?
Yes, I do have many books at my home, but most of them are Japanese comic books and some fantasy books like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
Okay, so let's move to the section 2 of your speaking part. This is your cue card. You have 1 minute to think. You can make notes if you want. Your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, well, I would like to talk about a person who contributes to the society. Well, in the modern living society, most of the people are busy in their own world. I mean, we can say that they're selfish, but that's not really their own fault. Like they have so much to do. They have to provide for their family. They have to look out for them, like for medicinal bills, like they have to pay, and they also have to go to work. So they're so busy that they can't really think about helping people. But still, we can say there are some diamonds in the rough. Like I would like to mention Sonu Sud. He's a Bollywood actor and astonishing one. His movies are mostly blockbusters. He's a multi-millionaire and he lives in Mumbai. That's we can say the economic center of India. But like the other superstars, or we can say famous celebrities, he doesn't really use that money, the millions that he has made from his movies, for his own luxury. He helps needy people with them. Like he doesn't buy cars or bungalows. He just gives job to the people and pay them higher. He provides food for them. He also distributes clothing to the poor and needy people. As an example, we can say when the 2019 in the COVID pandemic, there was a lockdown imposed in India by the Prime Minister Modi. So at that time, many people lost their job and they were jobless, so they couldn't provide for their family. Like they couldn't get their food, their clothing, their medicinal bills. And even some people got, you can say, they lost their accommodation because they couldn't pay the rent. So at that time, he stood beside them and helped them with various things. Daily necessities he provided them. He made like we can say, and especially contributed to that area an IT cell for his Twitter account, where people can just go and ask for his help, and within seconds they reply and also send help to them. He sent water and food to in the Assam when there were floods. There were many cases where he helped people when they were in some kind of pinch and natural disasters. Like I can say in the last 20 or 30 years, I've never heard about anyone other than Khalsa, or there are some 3 to 4 organizations, but a single person doing this much, it's pretty impressive, I'd say. And he doesn't really show it off like a posting on Facebook or social media like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, he's just helping people by the good of his own heart. He's not really helping them for his own gain. That's why I'd say he's a diamond in the rough, because he isn't gaining anything in, you can say, exchange of that help that he's giving to those people. That's the person I would like to say contributes to this life.
All right. So moving towards the section 3, that is follow-up. Do people nowadays help others more than in the past?
Well, we can say in the past, the people weren't much busy as they are right now. Like they have their jobs, they have their children to look after. They're pretty busy, and right now they're not helping as much as they did help in the past.
Who should teach children to help others, parents or teachers?
Well, I think it should be the contribution of both, parents and the teacher, because the teacher can be strict with the children. He can, we can say, he or she can impose like direct rules on them. Like they have to follow those rules, and parents can teach them by giving them moral lessons with love and softness. Not so. That's all they can teach children to help others.
Why are some people willing to help others?
Well, I think it's just the good of their own heart. But there are some celebrities on social media who just help people for their own good. Like they're helping people, making videos out of that and posting it on social media just to gain views and get more money. They aren't really helping people, but there are some people who just help them others out of the good of their own heart.
Okay, so this was about celebrities, and what about the common people?
Most of the common people can help, but not as much as the rich people can. Like the celebrities and the CEOs of big firms can help in millions, right? But a normal person can just help you to take you to a petrol pump or just help you with the carrying your child. That's it.
Why do you think some people like to help other people very fastly?
Well, it doesn't really matter of helping others fast. They just think that if they didn't do anything on that situation, it would be a waste of time. Like they don't really waste time about thinking what's going to be this consequences. What's going to be a consequence if they didn't help? That's what they think about. That's why they rush to the help of others.
What type of services such as libraries or health centers are available to the people who live in your area? Do you think these are enough of them?
No, I don't think so. Where I live, it's a rural area in Punjab. There are some towns and cities nearby, but I don't think there are enough libraries and other medicinal facilities available to the people that we can afford it.
What more can be done?
I think some libraries should be opened. The government hospital, they just can write you prescriptions, but you have to buy them out of other medicinal stores, private medicine stores, and that's going to cost a lot. So they aren't really medicinal facility. They just provide prescription, or we can say advice. So we can open a government medicinal store, a pharmacy that provides people with free medicines.
Okay, this is the end of your speaking session. You may leave. Thank you.